Hello everybody and welcome to Exotica 2 Pet Shop Simulator. This is a game by Konrul Games and published by Ultimate Publishing and Ultimate Games, and they've sent me along a key. Thank you very much, by the way, so I can check this one out. So we're going to be building, as you can tell, our own pet shop today, where we also sell animals as well as pet accessories, because you don't always, not in every pet shop. So, new game name, Pets Galore. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll call the shop that. Although in my playtest, I noticed we only have a 10 character limit on the sign, so it's not the greatest. Right, let's press space and get into here. So in the world of Exotica, adorable animals, curious customers, and a colourful shop life await you. But before you jump in, how about a quick little tour? If you're ready, click Start Tutorial to begin your journey, or choose Skip Tutorial to dive right into the action. The choice is yours. Now, I could skip it because I have already done the tutorial, but I will show you just because I like to show you things like that. Okay, so we've got this little cute shop here. Very cute. And it wants me to go into construction mode, enter construction mode on the computer. So here we are, and it would like me to draw a wall. So let's go in here. And it will show you how to do it. So you've got draw and you've got decorate. So that's all you need to do. Now, in this game, I am very used to, in things like Sims, stuff like that, just click and dragging. This one is click, release, click. So I just want to let you know that in case you're struggling in any way. So let's go. And once you get to 2 million, you can buy more land. But honestly, construction is quite expensive. I don't know if it tells you how much the wall costs here. You got 30,000. I'm going to draw 2 walls, and that's 1,000. Draw 1 wall. That's 500. So it's 500 for every wall you place. And it doesn't let you put the final wall in, which is so frustrating. I don't know why it doesn't do that. But anyway, for the floor, it's very much the same. Click on the pencil. Click at the very corner of where you want to put the floor. Click at the other very corner of where you want to put the floor. Done. 1,600. 400 per piece of floor tile. Remember that. It makes things very expensive. 1,000 for a door. 1,600 for a door. 1,200 for a door. I will go with like a cheap door. That one's like cheapish but still fancy, so I'm going to use that one, I think. And then it wants me to put a window in. And again, I will put... I'll put that window in. There we are. Lovely. Then we get to draw a roof. So that is the same as drawing the floor. Surprise, surprise. You can't decorate the roof. You just get a standard flat roof, so there's nothing you need to worry about with that. So click, drag, click. 3,600 just for the roof. So remember that as well, because the roof was more expensive than the floors. So for 6 tiles, it was 3,600. So using my big math brain, I can work out that is 600 per tile. So every tile that you roof and floor will cost you 1,000. So again, remember that. That's expensive. And it's easy to overdo it when you're expanding as well. So yes. So what I'm going to do now is turn off the roof visibility as it's telling me to do. Then we can do a bit of decorating, I think. Paint the walls. Right, so we've got the walls here. We've got some paint. And I've got to paint 8 of them. I'm going to paint them externally with this. And it's 200 then to paint anything. So racking up the costs. Look, we've already spent 10,000. And this was partially built, remember? Okay, maybe I'll do a couple of the interior walls as well. Let's do some purple. Let's do a purple back wall, maybe. Then paint the floors. I've got to do 4 of them. I'll leave it at 4 as well. I want to keep my money, so There we are, floor paint. We got all sorts of lovely designs. What should I go with? Well, these are all 100. That's 120. These are 200. I might go with a nice light wood, maybe. What would that be? But that's nice. Place a sign on your shop. Gosh, we've spent so much money on this. Place a sign on your shop. I'm guessing draw button. They're all 1,000, so it doesn't matter what you do. And it's R to rotate objects. Let's see if I can get that on the top of the shop there. And we can, lovely. Is that centered even slightly? No, it is not. I'll move it later. I don't think it needs to be moved right now. In fact, I don't even think it necessarily needs to be centered. But we can also edit the signboard with this. And I can call it Pets. Are we going to call it Pets Galore still? And it doesn't look like we can do... Can we call it something like Pet Palace, maybe? Yay, Pet Palace. Okay. So we can do all sorts of things. Horizontal offsets. So I could make it go more over here. Scale. Can I make it bigger? Doesn't seem like you can make the words bigger. It would be nice if you could. Color picker's on red, but I could make it purple. But it doesn't do anything. All right, I'll leave it as it is, I think. I doubt we're going to spend much time looking at that, to be honest. Place an indoor light. Okay, I can do that. Let's go for the cheapest one we can. And I'm very excited because there are light switches. And light switches are awesome. It says place the light switch, light switch. Put that down there. And then you have to decide which lights. This is really cool, I think. The design section of this is actually, as much as it is expensive, it is very cool. To match the light switch to the lights it'll affect, select them with the light picker, select the light switch first. Okay, so trying to select the light switch. Zoom in a little bit. There we are. Light switch picker. And we have connected them. So light switch 1 is now connected to interior small light. And if I put any lights in the future, I will need to make sure that I connect them up to the light switch. I will probably forget that. Place a delivery area so we can get deliveries. Move the dumpster. Okay. Let's move it like more to the back. Place plants. Okay. So I will place the... I don't really want it. It's too in the way of anything. So I'll pop a little plant the other side of the delivery area just for the sake of... Oh, okay. I have to put 2 in, do I? I'll put 2 there then. Then I've got to delete... Oh, I've got to delete this one. Okay. And I've got 21 back, so deleting stuff will give you some of your money back, but not all. Interesting. Now place the cashier counter. They're all 360, so I'm going to go with like a nice sort of... Nice one with... Oh, it takes like a whole square up. My goodness. What am I thinking for this? Where's it going to be the least in the way? Either here by the door. Well, kind of by the window, I would imagine, because being by the window, it's... Yeah. Let's do that. And then exit. Okay, so we're done with our construct. Oh, inappropriate move. Correct this so you can make a new move. What? Okay, I don't know what that was about, but I just pressed exit again and it was like, okay. Buy your first stand from the stand shop. Stand shop. Small aquarium stand. Okay, so we need to choose a few things here. So I need to choose what filter I want. Internal, external, or a sponge filter. Go sponge filter. I think these are just cosmetic items to be on. Cosmetic options. That would be the word. Send that to the cart. Check it out. We have purchased our very, very first stand. Lovely. Let's open that up. And pop it here or here. Maybe here would be good, actually. So I'm gonna rotate it. No, actually, I don't need to, do I? I don't know why it doesn't like snap onto the wall very well. I want to get it as close to the window as I can. I think that will do. So people can come in and they can go to the counter. They can go behind there. Okay, buy my first product stand. So these are sales stands. Food stock shelf A. Purchase. Go grab that one. And today I'm going to try my best to cover as many different types of animal as possible. So what you might want to do is go for like a big kind of aquarium style thing going on first. If you're playing this and you've got like all the time in the world, but I'm going to, because I'm a bit more limited for my time, I'm going to try and cover more different stuff. Hopefully that won't backfire. Send your first animal to the cart from the pet shop. Discus gender male. Pet shop. Send to cart. Oh, I have to choose male. Oh, and I have to choose 10. Then female. Then freshwater fish food. I think I only need one of those. So we've got all three in there now. Lovely, let's buy those. Take the box of freshwater fish food and put it on the product shelf, okay? That'll probably be this one. The animals always come in like these polystyrene things, and products come in these cardboard boxes. I'll throw those on there. I'll throw that in the dumpster. Okay, now fill the aquarium with the valve. Right, so what we've got here, valve here, drain there. Valve, fill valve, drain. Fill valve, drain. So the drain is always at the bottom of the tank and the fill valve is always at the top. And it's telling me I need to fill 3 of them up. So I shall. And then drain one of the aquariums using the valve. Then place the fish in the aquarium. Okay, so we're going to go get the fish box. I'm going to pop it down. Going to open it up. Going to get animals. You can get all of them at once if you need. You can carry all of them. Okay, and then in here, I will put all the males. You've got a maximum free space of 10 there, look. And in this one, I shall put all the females. Now, there is breeding in the game, but we'll get to that probably after we do the tutorial. Update the price of fish with the F key. So what we need to do, you can see here, it starts to be boycotted by the more stubborn customers. So I want to just get the price just under there. So 153, and it's updated the pair of them. So it updates all of the same species at the same time. So now we want to go over here and update the food price. And again, we're just going to pop it just under where it becomes difficult to sell to stubborn customers, which is 21 profit and 51 unit price. Now we need to open up. and wait for the customers. Opening the door might be a good idea as well, actually. Okay. Waiting for the customers. Don't worry, we'll fix that wall in a bit. In fact, what I might do is expand the shop a tiny bit while I do that wall. Don't know. I've got 13,000 left in the bank. So ideally, I'm going to try and squidge everything I can in until I'm richer. But I'm waiting for these customers. Where are they all? I need a customer. Oh man. The light is on as well. It's been on all day. It's so dark in here. I need to put more lights in. At least I can kind of see the aquarium though. So this guy wants to buy some stuff, hopefully. You have auto saved. I'm drinking tea while I'm waiting for him. This game does have like little bits of time for tea. Then I need to go and get the stuff. Okay, so take the listed number of animals from the habitat and place them in the correct slot on the cashier counter. So interact with the habitat. Take one of these guys. I don't know if I can do... No, I can't do two at once like I can taking them out. So I have to do it like this. So as you can imagine, that is super annoying to have to do. And we want to get that automated as soon as we can. Okay, so to complete the sale, look at the cash register screen and press E. Then take the payment. Then give the change to the customer of $43. If the customer's items are unavailable, press F at the cashier monitor and click Edit Wish List to suggest alternatives. Edit sales. I'm going to suggest blue diamonds instead. Select the mop. Okay, so we're not going to serve that customer. We're just going to tidy up now. It's trying to take us through all the basics. To cancel the tool, it was saying you just press your hand. Use the take into bag option to take food from the stand. So take a product, take into bag, and then you get some food that you can feed to the fish with your tool wheel here, look. And you can feed them. You see their little this slider comes out and you feed them. I love it. Okay. And then again, back to my hand. Select the sponge from the tool menu, and then we can clean their pens. Clean pens, habitats, cages, aquariums, whatever. Now we need to hire an employee, which is the bit I love the most. So let's get my hand back, open the computer, and employ someone. So we can't afford these. Surprise, surprise. And you will notice here that some of them are able to do cashier work, some of them are not. So what I want is the cheapest one that does cashier work. So 130. You don't. 168 for Ray Johnson, but they don't. Anyone below 200 that does. Violet does not either. So I think we're on to the ones that are like 200 and odd. So Gracie does. Okay, so Gracie, you are hired. But you're the cheapest person that can do that till. Okay. Assign them as a cashier. We have a drink. There we are. So I need to put them in as a cashier. They can do cleaning and care, cashier, or warehouse. But there are caveats with the warehouse that I'll go into in a bit. So we want to unlock the discus pigeon blood. And then I've completed the tutorial and I'm ready to manage the pet shop on my own. Okay, so I've still got 16 points with which I can unlock other things. So I would like to go into something a bit different. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe either rodents or reptiles. I'm wondering if we could go into selling some hamsters as well as fish. That might be kind of cool. So to do that, I'm going to need 4 points for my hamster. Then habitat-wise, I'm going to need a small rodent thing. Oh, hang on. No, it stands. Those are the ones you can sell. These are the ones you can put the animals actually into. So let's have a look. A small rodent stand. Cat and otters. We got otters. I'm going to get one later, I think, if I can afford it before the end of the video. So a large terrarium stand. That's all like lizard stuff. Arthropod terrarium stand. So that's for all like, I think, the spiders and stuff. Dogs, cats and otters, rodents, large bird, small bird. Better fish, large fish, medium fish, small fish. So that's what we've got. So I'm going to go with the rodent stand and the rodent. That'll be 10. Then I'm going to need rodent food as well. So fish, 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 fish. There's a lot of aquarium stuff in this game, actually. Parrot, 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 small bird, parrot, parrot, parrot. Rodent basic food is 2. Okay, so rodent basic food. And then I just wanted to make sure that I had enough. Then the rodent stand. And let's see if we can set ourselves up a little bit of a rodent area. So I've got my employee there. Oh yeah, I guess we'd best buy them, hadn't we? So let's buy, I need to buy the stand first, I think, and put it in. So I can tell how many. Rodent stand, 700. Send that to cart. Sand color purple, obviously. Does it cost more to choose the... Wow, it costs more to have a purple stand. Bear that in mind as well. I'm gonna buy... No, I don't want to buy 2. Goodness me. I want to buy 1. Then I want to do some food. Actually, probably should just buy that from the stand section. And then go into the pet section. Actually, no, I'm not going to go in the pet section just now. I want to see how much the stand holds first. So this can just go anywhere. This can go like right in the middle. So interact with it. Animal count 0. Doesn't say out of how many, so that's cool. All right, so then I want to buy some rodent food. So we've got fast growth and breeding supplements. I don't know what fast growth is for. I don't know if maybe they have to go from babies to adults when you breed them or something. Getting them to grow is important then. Haven't really looked into that. So let's send some rodent food to the cart. And then let's get ourselves... Oh. Did I not actually unlock the hamster? Maybe I didn't. There was a lot to think about there. Unlock the hamster! Then maybe we can unlock like rats and chinchillas and rabbits and things like that later. Now I've got it all unlocked. So let's go to hamster. Let's go for a female one maybe. Because it may well need to know what I'm putting in there before it tells me how many it can fit. So that's 95. So it's nice. It's not too much of a burden. So I think that's the hamster and I think that's the hamster food. I'm going to put hamster food on a different shelf and I'll try and put things all on the same shelf. Oh, so you need to get like 4 of them. Wow. All right, so I'm going to change the pricing on that. Oh, okay, I think I need to be, yeah, we need to be there. That's right. Okay. And I need to put the price up until it's what we need. So we can make like 14 profit on that. Lovely. Much more profit on fish food though. Good to know. I should probably as well stock up those other fish. I'm going to fill 2 more tanks. Those red fish that we unlocked. I'm thinking let's take all these out. We can pop them in here. Sold a few today and then we can sort of order them a bit more. I may set up breeding tanks as well, but we'll see about that. Okay, so with my rodent. Sorry it's so dark right now. I'll start the day in just a second. Open the box. There's hamsters in there. Get animals. Female hamster 1. Get animal. Oh, this is so cute. And he's in there. Lovely. So now we know that we can have up to 12 in there. Okay, lovely stuff. Chuck that in the bin. Although it looks like a nice carrier, to be fair. I'm going to start a new day. So we ended up spending 15,000 and we made 2,000. Right, it's looking a bit nasty in here, so let's do a bit of cleaning up. Yeah, I could probably do with restocking all the different food. Oh, my hamster needs food too, I would imagine. So let me go back to my hand. Take product into bag. And we'll use that to feed the hamsters. Oh, and the hamsters need to be changed to a better price. So make $10 profit on a hamster. Lovely. Not quite as much as the fish, actually. $25 for a hamster. Right, so now let's go to queue menu. Let's get my hamster food. Wonderful. And then we can see it's got good satiety, good cleaning levels. Same with these, they're pretty good. These guys need feeding a bit, I think. But they're okay at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to go and just while we're waiting for our first customers to arrive, because we are open at the moment, they just haven't decided to come and see us. I'm actually thinking of giving us a tiny bit more space as well. So I'm going to go into construction mode. I'm going to move the dumpster over a little bit more. I'm going to pop in a couple more walls. So we're going to go 500. So it's going to be 2,000 in walls. A little bit in floors. But we're not going to go to too big at any point. And then ceiling. Okay, so that brought us down. We've still got 10,000 in the bank. But we've got like a little bit more space for things now as well. So I think that's pretty cool. We've also got fencing. I'm wondering how that works. If that's just decorative or if we keep the animals in there or something. So that gives us a lot more space. It's a case of getting the extra space without going overboard. So someone wants the hamster. I think I should probably get some more hamsters. So why don't we get... We can have 12. So why don't we get 6 male and 6 female, since we are already selling one of them. So that'll cost us 180. Go get them. I could do with putting a door in here almost for my delivery area, but I don't need that expense right now. Get the animals. Pop them in. I have one left over, which is annoying. Is someone going to buy a hamster anytime soon? Okay, so I'm going to throw that on the floor. Sorry, hamster. I thought I'd already sold a hamster. That's why. I thought I'd already sold my original, which is why I got what I got, but never mind. Let's go and throw this in the dumpster. Right, so fish-wise, we have no fish left whatsoever. Okay, time to get more. Oh, that's super annoying. Okay, I can take that out. That's fine. I forgot to do that on a ×10. Okay, that's all the fish replaced. And do I want to get some more fish food and hamster food as well? Probably. Get one more thing of hamster food. I'll get one more thing of basic fish food. It'll cost me 4 grand, which is why you need to keep lots of money together. You think you've got loads, but everything's expensive in this game, so I'll do the fish first because there's no fish in stock at all. Oh, I can see people with the little hamster carriers. They're buying the hamsters. Male, female. Grab the box to take it to the dumpster. I need to take the hamster box to the dumpster as well. Not the one with the hamster in it, by the way. And people have been buying hamsters, so I can probably add that extra hamster in now. The one that has been waiting patiently over there. I'll do that now, actually. In you go. And 10 of those, 10 of those. 10 male. 10 female. So now we have everything we need. We've got lots and lots of space. Probably as much space as I'm going to need for the rest of this time, so. We also have another 12 points. It looks like we've leveled up, and it looks like you get points when you level up. In this one, let's get the cardboard box. Take that out. And then once I've done that, I'll have a look at... I've done all the stocking. I'll have a look at cleaning all the fish tanks and cages and things and see if they need doing. So it's nice that I've got a cashier helping out with everything. Get the cardboard, open it up. Oof, just in time on that restock, huh? Oh, okay, well that can have another space. It's not like the shelf is lacking in space. Throw away the trash. Get another cardboard box. Put out the hamster food. I think someone just took the last one. Don't get many in a box for that. So I might want to buy a couple of boxes at a time for the hamster food. I will do a bit of mopping, and I said I was going to do some cleaning. Now I've stocked up, so I'll probably, the first thing I do every day will be to stock up all the fish and hamsters, and then I'll work on other stuff. Okay, so my hand back, and let's have a look at this. It's actually pretty clean and pretty well fed. I'll grab the sponge and give them a little once over. There we are. but they're pretty okay at the moment. Hamsters, let's have a look at you. They look pretty good at the moment as well. Okay, do I want to do some expansion? I'm back up to 10 grand, which is great. My cashier is doing a fab job. I can do the rest, pretty much. At this size of shop is not too bad. Eventually, though, if you want to, you can hire someone else to do the cleaning and stuff for you, or someone else to do the stocking, but they will not stock animals, okay? So they will only stock, like, this kind of stuff. So if I make a little shop maybe in here or something for all the bits and bobs and accessories, then we can maybe just sell those. Don't know. But I think for now, we've got 12 points, which might be enough to get another type of animal. So I'm going to go to the computer and have a look and see if that's the case. So let's see. So I've got general info, item list. Could we get into birds maybe? It looks like even the small birds are 6 each. And then their stands are going to be a bit more than that. And then we've got dogs and cats and things as well. So I'll show you, like, we've got cats, dogs, specials, otter, adorable. But every bird, every new thing you go into is going to cost you more. And you've got to be really careful with the fish that you get the right ones for the right tank type as well until you've got all the tanks unlocked. So there's a better tank. All the betters will go into that. And it's honestly a bit of a pain. All of the discus all go into, and I'm pretty sure like the angelfish do as well. But some of these other ones I think need like medium and large tanks, especially probably these ones that are like huge amounts of points to unlock, like that one. That's going to need to go in a large tank. It's probably going to be really expensive as well. That's going to be like end game stuff. But for now, how about the reptiles? Reptiles, you can get a gecko for 5, a spider for 6, cats are 6. Dogs are 10 plus. Axolotl is 16. So that's quite a lot. So I'm thinking it's like budgies, geckos, or cats probably. So just let me have a quick look at the stands and see if I can afford a different stand. So a small bird stand is only 4. So I could probably get into birds without too much trouble. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll go into like little budgies. Hey, I just got loads more points. Did we just level up? Oh, we did too. But I'll still stick to what I'm doing. So we're opening up budgies. And then we're going to get bird food. Small bird, basic food, 1. Lovely. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go and buy myself a budgie stand. We'll end the day as well. So I had 8,000 in expenses and 6,800, but we did increase the size of the shop again today. So we did a little bit of building work. So it's not surprising that we're a little bit behind on things. So how are we doing, hamsters? There's about 4 of you left. There's a couple of... We're almost out of blue diamonds. Okay. So we've got 1 of you and 2 of you. So I'm going to need 8. Which ones are these? 8 female, 9 male. 7 male, 8 female. Okay. Yeah, again, they've made a mess over here. And I think I need more of the foods as well. So let's have a little look. Pet shop. So foods, I'm going to get 1 of these, 1 of these. I'm going to stock everything up before. you know what? I'm going to get 10 of each. I'm just going to put the... I'm going to get the tanks underneath them filled. It's going to be easier than me having to try and remember every time. That's 4,000 again. Down to 8,000 in the bank. So that's okay. That's manageable. I do feel like I need to put more lights in here, but, you know, for now, it's okay. Yeah, all these out. Oh, no, actually, no, I'm not first. I'm going to do this. I'm going to fill another 4 of them. And what I could do is make those into breeding tanks, couldn't I? So I think 9 males can go in there. Then it was like 8 females in there. And then what I'm going to do with this tank, put all the remaining ones in and make that allow the animals to breed. So we'll see if anything happens with that. Let's close the box and go get the other ones, the disc blood ones or whatever they are. I need to clean up as well and also restock the shelves. So you've got quite a lot to do, and honestly, it's quite nice to have an extra member of staff to do all the cleaning and things. But I need to make sure that I've got enough of a shop set up that I can do that. So we can put 7 males in. And here. Oh, I haven't changed the price on these. Bad, Sheelab. Then down here, we'll have an overflow tank for any that were left over. And I will let these guys breed. And we'll see what happens. And I'll have some more tea. And then I'll go and change the price on these guys because I'm making a huge loss on them at the moment. Well, I'm not making a loss because the unit price is 85 and I'm selling them for 17 profit, but I could sell them for like 50, like nearly 60 profit. So 59 profit. Come on, let me do 59. Thank you. Oh yeah. So they're going for 144 now. They were a bit of a bargain before. Quick moppy mop, and then I'm just gonna get these popped on the shelf. Customers are all wanting to get in my way. And then hamster food. Oh, what's this then? Oh, this is the bird food. Right. Okay, well, let's I'll just go and throw that in the dumpster. I'll go and sort the price out on the bird food. I need to get some more hamster food as well, though. Or maybe I'll get that when I get the birds stuff. So, change the price on that. A bit of a better profit. So 14 profit before they get annoyed. Lovely. We want to hit that sweet spot. Right, so now I want to get myself, if I can, my very first... Actually, we're in the pet section, and what I want is the habitat first. My very first bird stand. That costs 850, and if I make it purple, it'll probably be like 1,000. Oh no, 500, sorry. 580. It's always 80 extra to make it purple, but who cares? Right, so let's do this. Find a nice place for it. What kind of cage is it? Okay, it can kind of go here, maybe. By the fish. The box there that needs to go away. I need more hamster food and I need more budgies. It looks to me like, again, it won't tell me how many until I've bought one. So let me do that. So I'm going to buy one male budgie for 20. Luckily, there's no delivery costs. Oh, and also I need to buy another box of hamster food. Yeah. That wasn't too bad for a whole new setup of animals there. So that I'm quite pleased with that. Strange rats. I love it. So once I've sorted out stocking up the budgies, I'll go and have a look at... Oh, I need to stock the hamsters as well. So let's get that animal out and pop him in there. And I can change the price on them. Now we're going to have lovely bird sounds in here. Now tell me how many am I allowed? 27. Wow. Is that in the whole cage or is that per rack? Oh, no, it's not. I can have 27 in each of these. Okay, so my bird boxes, I can do quite a lot with that. I'll maybe get like 10 of each and pop them in. I need to feed them as well. So actually, maybe I'll feed them first. So I'll clean up this. I'll feed them. And so now I've got a bag of bird food in there as well. Right, so now I can put the whole lot in. And I need to order some more hamsters as well. And I can have 6 of each gender for the hamsters. That's probably what I'll do. 6 male, 6 female. Budgies. Why don't we do 12 male, 12 female? That'll cost me 660. So these small animals are costing a little bit less than the fish each time, which is quite nice. So these are the hamsters. Hamster delivery. Throw them all in. Look how my breeding tanks are doing. Did I have 3 and 2 there before? I think I might have done. I don't know how long they take to breed, but having any extras is like for free is good, right? Unless they don't die or anything. All right, then we got the budgies. All of those. Look how many there are. That's so adorable. Okay. I'm ignoring the fact that that's probably not enough space for them because this is a video game. But in real life, make sure your budgies have enough space, okay? You're so tiny, I could hold you in one hand. Okay, so I'm gonna mop the floor and we're gonna just check on all of their habitats. Are you kidding me? We're out of the blue discuses again. Goodness me. I feel like if I give them breeding solution, they'll probably breed faster, but I don't know. Right, let's end the day. So we actually made a small profit that day, despite the fact that we entirely set up a new animal section, which is amazing. So yeah, it looks like we need to buy more discuses of all types, actually. But I'm not getting a chance to clean their cages and check on them and things. very much at all, am I? I am starting to wonder whether I should hire someone for that. No, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, before I restock everything, I'm going to just make sure they're cared for. It doesn't take long. They seem all right for food as well. Actually, the fish are getting a bit low on food. Okay, well, what I'll do then, I will clean this. I will grab more of all the fish. As usual, 10 of each. I'm getting faster at it though. That's looking okay. Hamster food and fish food are getting low, so that'll be the next thing I order. Ah, wonderful. Open the box. Okay, so all the males can go in there. All the females can go in there. Leftover female can go in there. Take the cardboard out. I only want to really do staff when I'm feeling like I'm being overwhelmed. At the moment, I'm kind of okay, but it's starting to get a bit rough. And I want to see that I'm making enough profit from the animals to make that count. How have I been playing an hour already? Good grief. Male, place. Female, place. Leftovers in there. There's going to be no room in the breeding tank for them to breed. But no, I might end up selling them. We'll see. Right, so I want to go and order food for everyone. We're at 11,000. So we're starting to get there. I just got an achievement for cleaning my shop 10 times. So, let's get let's get a couple of the fish food, actually. Let's start getting that in 2s. And the hamster food in 2s as well. I'll see how the bird food goes. Yeah, I'd very much like to get back to the point where I've got plenty of money in the bank. There are loans in this, but you can only get the loan. I'll show you actually in a second. You can only get the loan once you've got double the amount of money in the bank as the loan. I'm like, isn't the whole point of needing a loan that you have no money? No, it's definitely meant for like people who are savvy investors, apparently. Oh, perfect. It fits it exactly. Nice. They really need feeding though at this point. I feel like we're going to have another rack for another space for bird food though. Considering everyone that kind of buys a budgie will probably want bird food alongside it, it's probably good that we've got a big stock of it. And the fish food can have like a whole shelf. I've got 13 points now. Which isn't quite enough, I don't think, to do cats yet. I would love to do cats though. Be super cool. I need to look at their feeding because I feel like that I'm worried about it now. I haven't fed them in a while. Let's have a look. Oh, the satiety's actually decent. That aquarium, not so much. Okay, so like those two aquariums there both need a bit. Hamsters look good. Budgies look good. Okay. I'm gonna grab some fish food. Gonna feed those guys. Shall feed them all. I don't know if we can... I don't know if we run out of food eventually, but at least I know I've done it then. Okay, and then I will also feed the hamsters a little bit. Okay, perfect. Hamsters are quite easy to look after compared to the fish. So now I know everybody is fed, which is nice. We've got 29 points to spend. What should we go into next? I've got 13 grand in the bank, which is good. My tea's gone utterly cold. It's only the end bit though. I'll chuck that out and make a new one. We could have a different type of bird because the bird cage has got empty spots and so do the fish tanks. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe. So general info. Item list. The other thing we could do is to go into like reptiles or cats and dogs. I think maybe cats and dogs. I'm going to unlock, I think, an orange cat. And then the stand, we need a cat stand, cat and otter stand. We're going to need some cat food. Basic cat food, fast growth, cat breeding. Okay, now let's go and see how much a cat would cost and how much a cat stand would cost. So the cat stand costs 800. We can afford that. In purple, it costs 880 because of course it does. I'm going to buy the cat stand. I'm going to buy a cat and some cat food. I don't know why it won't like just snap to the wall. It's just annoying. Right, so there we are, cat stand. Oh wow, they have like a whole little bed and food and like a little play area in there. That's amazing. Looks like I can have 3 cats. I could get a different color cat as well, seeing as we've got like a few points left now. 350. 1 orange cat. Well, it has to be male because orange cats aren't female, are they? Yeah. Oh, I don't know how many cats I'll be able to fit. Maybe I'll be able to fit more cats in there. But anyway, this is our tester cat. Oh, look how cute. Comes in a little cat carrier. And then... oh, I have to open the cat carrier. Okay. So, drop with E. No. How do I get you out? Open. Oh. Open. Put in. It's not working the same way as everything else works with this cat. How did I put them in? I bought a cat and I can't put it in, and I don't know how to work it. There's no like, there's get the cardboard. There's no, normally you're able to sort of click on it and get the animal out. I'm just clicking everywhere in case he comes out. But I'm supposed to be able to put him in here. Like, what's going on? Oh, okay. Well, I pressed F to open, to close the box, and he came out. And now he's gone in his... Ah, yay! Cool. Right, now I can see how many are allowed in there. So I can have 4 in each one. And I can have a mix of cats and otters in there. Okay, we can end the day. I ended the day again on a slight profit, despite the fact I set up cats today. So that's amazing. Right, let's have a little look what's going on there. So we sold a lot of the discuses again. It looks like we are getting, I think, some breeding going on. I can't really tell because I keep adding fish to it. So let's go and buy some more. They seem to be very much our bread and butter at the moment. I'll have a look on how many hamsters we have left. Got 4. The budgies look fine. We're out of bird and hamster food. Okay, so let's do some hamster food, rat food, or whatever it is, and some bird food. Buy that. We're back to 10,000 again. We seem to always be on 10,000, but you know, there's worse that we could be than that, I suppose. Just trying to keep everything stocked up as a priority, and then like add things in slowly. Those are all the fish. There's me like we're out of bird food. We're not. We just didn't have 2 full shelves of it. But that's probably a good point to restock it though, isn't it? I want to try and get the shelves a bit more full of these things so that I don't have to worry that they've run out. I can just sort of go with it. Okay. Got some fish to stock in. Then I'll probably try and do a bit of cleaning and I'll restock the hamsters. Oh, have I yet got any cat food for my little cat? Because that's going to be important. Oh, there's not enough free space there. I'll put them in here then. I'll allow them to be sold, to be honest. We'll just keep those as breeding tanks. There's no point having a breeding tank either if there's not a full amount of fish in it. Ah! So males in there, females in there. Then I need to go buy cat food. I know I left the box on the floor, but I'm worried about this cat. Cat food. 200, so I can sell some of it and I can feed some of it to my cat. Up there. Throw that on the ground. Change the unit price. Take one of them. Or my cat. Oh, it already got sold. Surprise, surprise. Okay. I'm gonna put some cat food in there then. Oh, I'm not allowed to until there's animals in there. Okay. So do a little bit of, tiny bit of cleaning. Throw away all the boxes. And we're gonna get another cat. Or 3 or 4 or whatever. I've got 13 points, so I could have like different colors. Or I could save the points up to get a different type of setup. Which is what I'm trying to show you, as many things as possible. So maybe we could go into the lizards next. I think you can right click to take those away as well. So close up this box. We're gonna take that out. The dumpster. Okay, we're looking all nice and clean here, so let's go get some more cats. We are a little low on hamsters, but we're okay at the moment, so I'm just gonna work on cats at the moment. So cats. Let's do 3 orange male cats and 3 orange female cats. I know they technically don't exist, but that's 6 cats. That's quite a lot. So I'm not sure. That's a female one. I'm not sure if I can really tell which one's which. Let me see. No, I might just have to mix them up. It's fine. So you press E on them to get the cup. F to open and F to take them out. I'm going to throw them all in and then I will feed them all. I assume I changed the prices. Oh yeah, they're 420. Actually, I don't think I have. You know that. $247.55. I love that. I love it so much that holding the cat to put it in, it's just like my favorite thing. Oh, no. That wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to press F. F. In you go. Lots of orange cats. And I will try and get like the white ones and the black ones and things unlocked. But again, I think that would more be later. So, okay, let's get some cat food out. Give them a feed. Give them a feed. Oh, does that mean that they're all fed now? They're 100% satiety, so it looks like they're all right. Yeah, okay. Might want to top up the hamsters. What we got in there then? 2 males. Okay, we definitely need to top up the hamsters. Rodent, hamsters. Let's get 6 females and 5 males. Cats were took quite a long time to stock. Sold one already. Wow. They are quite big ticket items, aren't they? Hamsters are so fast to stock. Look. Boom, boom, boom. Done. So yeah, we now have fish, budgies, hamsters, and cats. I have 13 points left. And with that, I'd like to try and get into the lizard terrariums. Then we've got dogs and we've got specials. So an axolotl, I imagine, probably just goes into one of the lizard pens or something. Or maybe into a fish tank. Not really sure on that one, but I guess I'll find out. I'm like, which one do I put you in? So that's why I'm kind of leaving these to the end. I know the otter goes in the cat one, but they're expansive. We have so many fish that we can choose from as well. Like, I'm not going to even be able to touch the edges of this, you know. It's specials, better fishes, stingrays. So the cichlids, I think that's cichlid. These are just like the discuses and stuff. Then you got specials. Then you got better fishes, stingrays, cyprinids, piranhas, and then big, massive marine fishes. Like, there's all sorts of really interesting things. Special ones as well. They are hugely expensive. I imagine the silver arowana and things like that. Red arowana. Oh my goodness. Remember, I'm sure, like, was it Coral Island or was it Stardew where I had to get those? Or was it both, maybe? Arowanas were a bit difficult. Probably because they're special fish. Okay, so I think it's either dogs or getting terrariums next. I think I might go with terrariums. There's one kind of snake, there's 3 kinds of spiders, and there's 5 kinds of lizard. So I think if we go with terrariums and then we go with dogs, then I've pretty much shown you all of the different things. And if we get to a point where we can get an otter, that would be amazing too. But how did we do for money today? We're doing a lot better, actually. We had a lot of expenses, but we did make a nice profit of about 1,000, which is fabulous. That's because we sold a few kitty cats. So having things with better profit margin is great. But I am still going to be crazy and try and... I'm not going to restock them yet. I probably do need to get like another 3 or so cats. But what I think I'm going to do... I'm going to try and unlock as many like different types of stand as possible, basically. So we've got the larger fish and better tanks. We've got things for large birds. We've got dog, and we've got arthropod terrarium and large terrarium. Now then, question. Arthropod, is that only animal arthropods? Yeah, arthropods is only, I think that maybe I need 16 points to open up the actual large terrarium, which I think is what I need for all of these guys. Let's have a look at the dog stand and see how much that's 10 or 16. And the arthropods, so the spiders and things like that, need to go in their own little one. And then we've got large bird, and then we've got the different types of fish. I'm not going to worry too much about the different types of fish. You've seen all of them. But I do think dog and large terrarium would be good. We kind of have covered birds as well, so I'm not too fussed about the large bird, but it would be nice to get parrots. Wondering whether to top up the budgies again. They've lasted a while, to be fair. Oh, are we out of rodent food again? I might just buy like 4 boxes of that. We're selling so many hamsters, that's the problem. Let's get like 4 boxes of hamster food. I would love to expand out into like different colored cats and like all the different types of rodents and bunny rabbits and all that sort of thing. However, I do kind of want to try and get one thing from every category before I wrap up. I might take a bit. But there's plenty to do. Like, there's so much stuff. And you've got this whole entire area, or even back into the trees there, can be the pet store. So you see how small it is right now. There's like so much to do. What am I doing here? Throwing things everywhere. All right, I'm just gonna put some just below it, I think. That just kind of makes sense. We're just running out of this all the time, so I just think it needs a bit more space dedicated to it. We're also out of cat food, so maybe we need a couple of boxes worth of cat food, and maybe some more cats. How many cats have we sold? All but one. We need like another 5. Okay, I'll get some more cats. So, cats. Let's get 3 female, 2 male, maybe. Something like that. We need like 5 of them, don't we, to replace what we sold. Oh, and then we need cat food as well. So, cat food. Where are you? Get a couple of boxes of that. And that's 2 grand gone straight away. Wonderful. We are getting there, though. 15 grand still in the bank. So it's going up like all the time. Just gonna stock up the food, at least one of them first, because yeah, I can see why there's not like tons of cat food in each one. So having a couple of shelves worth, it takes up a lot of shelf space. I could probably start getting cat accessories as well and selling those. Might make me a bit more money. All right, come on then, you. Let's get you into your pen. They're adorable, aren't they? They're so cute. So yeah, to get the cat out the carrier, just remember it's F twice. F to open, F to get them out the carrier. And then I'll need to do a bit of cleaning, a little bit of making sure everyone is all fed and happy. And then any restocking that needs to happen. If I'm starting to do better though, I might... Who's in there then? 2 males. They seem to possibly have bred. Can't really tell. I need more blue discus. I need more of all the fish, basically. Fish. 10 of those, 10 of those, 10 of those, 10 of those. It is expensive doing this, right? I'm wondering whether it's worth getting someone to clean at this point or whether I'm still all right. I don't know if it's worth it per day. Considering how often I have to clean, it's not even every day, to be honest, at this point. So maybe that's worth waiting till later. The cashier was 100% worth their money, though. I have just cleaned 100 habitats. I've got 33 points now. So I might actually have enough points to get lizards up and running at this point. Which might be really cool. Okay, that's the discuses restocked. Yeah, I'm going to see how much the profits are. And if the profits are enough, I'll buy Oh no, I'll hire someone else to do some of the. So many as will fit in there. So many as will fit in there. And then the rest can go in there and they can be sold as well. And these are, like I say, still breeding tanks. I don't know if they're doing very well. I don't know if I need to start unlocking the breeding supplements and things. I'd rather, to be honest though, get the animals. Get more animals. Breeding something like cats though, that would be amazing. But I think I'd probably need to get them like another enclosure and have more cats. So I've always got some for sale as well. So we've sold 2 cats. And next thing I want to do is to try and open up the lizards. So let's go into our general info. Let's open up the lizards. Let's see how much that costs as well. So I'm going to open up the lizard like a gecko. I'm going to start with geckos and we'll move up from there. So once I've got like kind of all the categories of things unlocked, then I'll start to get all the different bits and bobs that go with it. But it's expensive to get their stands. So I feel like just getting the expensive stand and then one inexpensive animal to go in it is probably the way to be. Lizard and arthropod basic food. Nice. Snake food. Dog food. Parrot food. Oh, so parrot food's different. Marine fish food. Oh, okay, so the marine fish needs a different food. Interesting. Okay. I'm really not sure what the growth supplements are all about, to be honest. I feel like I'd like to put more lights in here. I really do. So we've sold most of our cats. We've got 1 male, 2 females left. Loads of hamsters left. We are very, very shy on budgies right now. So let's go and get another consignment of those. And food-wise, we're okay. We're a bit low on cat food. Okay. Right. I'll get some cat food. I'll get some lizard food, actually. Lizard food, and I'll get some cat food. Then I wanted to get some budgies. 12 of each gender. Then I wanted to get a the stand shop, a large terrarium, which is 1200. I do have enough money for that though. So the only one I don't have now is the dog, some of the fish ones, the large bird, and the spiders. So I feel like we've covered quite a lot of ground. I've done quite well, I think, with that. We'll end the day. So 8-6 to 8-4. So I made a small loss there. What was I setting up there? I think it might have just been restocking literally everything. Restocking all the fish is like a lot. We restocked a lot of the food. Right, I'm going to take these guys first because obviously they are live animals. I left them overnight as it was. Grab those. And they go. That should last us a while with those. They lasted ages before, so it's pretty cool. Then I think this is my new lizard stand. there. I'm gonna have a little, all our lizards in there. Lovely. I do wish it snapped better, but you know. Lizard food. Throw it away. I need to make sure that the product is correctly priced. I don't want to be having a small profit. I need a large profit. 21 seems fine. Okay, and I'll grab that box wherever it went. Might buy some more cats in a minute as well. But yeah, I don't feel like I'm like doing much better money-wise at any point. But what I do feel is that I am doing better all the time in terms of the amount of stock I'm having. So I'm increasing my stock levels a lot. Eventually, I might want to have a little warehouse going with all the different cat foods and things. But at the moment, I don't feel that that's necessary. And I don't feel it's necessary to have a worker either. Right, so we're getting a little bit low on bird food and hamster food. And we could do with a top up of fish food as well. But not urgently at the moment. We've got 3 cats at the moment. We've got a whole thing of budgies. We've got a whole thing of hamsters. We're all stocked up on fish. Yeah, okay, I'll do rodent food, a little bit of budgie food and some fish food. Probably one of each. Do 2 rodent. I'll do 1 small bird. We'll do 2 fish. So what I don't want to do is to push it too much and to use all of my capital up. I want to try and keep that at a relatively steady rate while still having the shop fully stocked before we move on to whatever is next. Get the cardboard, fish food. Wow. Used that up quite quickly, didn't we? What's this? More fish food. Lovely. How are we doing? We're up to 16,000 now. I will need to just, once I've done all of the food, I'll check on the animals and see which ones we've sold, which ones we haven't. We've got bird food there. And then I want to go check all their cages and just make sure they're all a-okay. Right, lovely. So that's all that done. Oh, something's going on with these guys. What's wrong? They need some food. Okay, we can do that. It's nice that it tells me. Oh, look, they're all happy. Adorable. Give you a clean as well. There you are. Lovely. Good job. So, let's see. How are they doing in general? Very happy. Very good. Lovely. So, let's see. Cats, how are you doing? You could do with a scrub. I need to buy more cats. So it gives me an exclamation mark when they're running out. So maybe that is worth just waiting for that rather than being too over the top with it. 5 cats. I don't even know which genders I'm going for, but let's go for 2 male, 3 female. 1,700 for more cats. So at the moment, like, I don't really feel like I need extra staff. I feel like most of it I'm able to do on my own. Sometimes it takes a minute for me to do things. I'm trying to be very careful about keeping the shop tidy and keeping the cages tidy and stuff like that before I move on to expanding. And then when I feel like the general overall, like maybe I'm struggling to expand, or the general overall feel of the shop is like a bit overwhelming, that's the point where I'll hire someone else. At the moment, I'm absolutely fine. Feeding for fish. Fish look good. Hamsters are getting a bit low. Birds look good. So I think what I'll do next is I'll set up the lizards. I'll start to get some geckos in. So as always, I'm going to get one gecko. I'll get a male or something. I don't know if it's a worry like at all. $30 to get a male gecko, and then I'll see how many we're allowed. Live animals. Okay, get animals. One male gecko. You can go in that middle one there. Gecko 36. Profit 21. We're allowed to have 6 of them, so I can get another 5. 2 male, 3 female, maybe. Or we can just fill the tank up with them. But now I can change it later to put like bearded dragons and stuff like that in. At the moment, I'm going to save up for the dogs. Once we've got dogs, that's going to be it. It's going to then be like duplicating everything. Well, spiders maybe as well. I can have like a good 30 of them, can't I? Hang on, I'm forgetting how many were we allowed. I might get this badly wrong, and it's right, 6 in each, so I can have a total of 18 in that whole pen. So geckos. So 18 divided by 2 is 9. 8 male, 9 female. Oh, sorry about that. I clicked off the page. All right, so we've got a big old crate full of lizards here. Lovely. Just take them all out. That one already got sold. Oh no, he's in there. He's in there. It's fine. So we've got space for 5. So let's put 2 males, 3 females. And then we'll put the rest in here, down the bottom. Oh. And then finally, cool. Let's just have a look at how they're doing. Okay, so they start off with a new stand. They start off with, oh, I keep opening it instead of picking that up. They start off with enough food and everything. So it lasts them a while. Hamsters, you need to clean. Some foodings. Don't do very well with bird food, are we? I feel like it's more efficient for my time just to clean them when they absolutely need it, rather than keeping as much on top of it as I was. So I think we need some more cats. We're up to 20 grand now. I feel like maybe we could afford some lights and some wallpaper at this point. I'm gonna do a bit of construction. And just maybe we could afford someone to do the cleaning. Oh, I'm running out of cat food again. We do also have, by the way, just in case you wondered, this. So I can sort of sit and order another couple of things of cat food, another couple of boxes of rodent food. And then just order those. So that's a bit easier than using the computer and trying to remember it all. Same with cats, I imagine. 2 cats. E to purchase. So yeah, that makes everything a little bit more easy to do and to remember how many you're doing of each one and all that sort of thing. If you wanted something brand new, you then kind of need to so if you do something brand new, you kind of need to do that on the computer, but otherwise you can just use that. I'd forgotten about that, sorry. Should have been using that this whole time. Throw some more cats in there. So we've got 17 grand in the bank, even with like a fully stocked shop. So we are starting to get there. So once I have like lots and lots and lots of stands for food and things like that, it would definitely then be worth having someone as a stockist. But like I say, they don't stock the animals, so it's like unless you're absolutely struggling like just to stock the animals and you need someone else to stock the foods, I don't see the point. We are getting more towards that point now, but earlier on that would have just been a total waste of money. So that's why it was good that I tested it out first. That was a thing, what I learned. You can take away the tags as well. That's the thing, like the stocked things are tagged. Oh, you know what I should do? What might be a cool thing to open would be like an accessory stand, and to be able to get some accessories. So there's accessories here for like aquariums and filters. You can sell habitats. You can open them up and then you can start selling aquariums and things like that as well. So you can sell cat beds, you can sell little terrariums, cages to go with the hamsters and stuff like that. So if you wanted to, you could really just go with a very aquarium setup and you could get all the different foods. I've gone with a very broad spread and I've just gotten the basics of each one, and it's more because I'm doing a showcase of this. But what you might want to do is get an aquarium stand and then get the food and all the bits and the breeding solutions and all that sort of thing, and then get yourself a stand for the accessories and sell all the accessories, then move on to the next section and the next section and the next section. So, and you might want to get all the fish and then all the, but you can do it that way if you want. But like I say, I've just done it to show as many different types of animal as possible, because I feel like that would be the most interesting thing for a video like this, not necessarily how I'd play this on my own. So the fish need feeding. That one particularly needs a lot, so we'll do that one first, and then this one, and then I think I might be out of food for them at that point, so I'll give them a good clean, and then I'll have a look at what is needed. So these guys need food, those guys, yeah, okay, I'll go get some more food off the shelf quickly. Take product, take into bag. fish food. And so these guys need feeding. Huh, that was weird. How's my Q button not working? It's going to interact with the habitat again. No, Q isn't working. Oh no, that's awful. Right, okay, I think I'm going to just give it a quick save. Pets. I don't care what it's called. I'm going to go back to the main game menu and then I'm going to load it back up. Just because I'm pressing Q and nothing's happening. So I'm hoping that maybe a reload will just snap it out of its problem, whatever it is. Which it did. Perfect. Because otherwise I can't feed my little fishies. That's sad times. All right. They need a feed. They need a feed. Any of them need a clean? No, I think the cleaning's all been done. I'll clean everything while I'm here. Might as well. Doesn't take as long as the feeding does. There we are. I have earned a total of 50,000 buckaroonies. I've spent a lot of them, but we're now up to 20 grand just in the bank, which is wonderful. Right, I definitely think that the construction is going to happen now, just to make this, just before we, you know, sort of wrap up and everything. Because we're at 1 hour and 3/4 now. I mean, I was given the full game, so like obviously this is not just a demo or anything. So we've got there's going to be a whole lot of stuff I can carry on with this. So let's go to construction mode. I'm just gonna. You can see how big this is going to be able to get eventually. It's going to be really cool, but you've just got to take it easy. Right. So at the moment, what have we got? We've got flooring that needs to be painted. And I do feel we've got enough money for that. Forget which one we used. That wasn't that one. That one. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Then we need to paint some more walls purple. Inside purple. Or do I just leave some of them white? Maybe just do purple like here. And then do... Is that the white? Oh no, that's like a grey. Alright, let's do a grey. That's fine. Purple and grey. That's already grey. There, that looks much nicer. And then also what I'd like to do is pop in a couple more ceiling lights. And then have them connected to the light switch. So that's there. Maybe one like right above the counter there. So then we need to connect that to the light switch. Just going to feel a little bit better in here once we've done that. There we are, perfect. And I think that's everything we needed to do. Maybe exterior. We have enough money for exterior painting. I think we do. But definitely meant going to this point to be able to afford that, you know. We're at 20,000. Could I afford a small door here to get my deliveries and to throw away rubbish? That might be quite nice. Just a little one like this. And I think that's as much as I want to do. So let's exit out. And so now we've got a much cuter looking shop. Open that door. Customers can come in here if they want. What I could have done as well is move the delivery area into that little space there. And also, I imagine you could put another delivery area in if you wanted. But yeah, that just means I can run out here, out of this door, and I can throw away boxes, which will be a bit easier. Get deliveries and stuff. All right, let's do a little bit of a clean up. I wonder if I can afford another member of staff yet. How the geckos doing? We did like reprice them, right? I'm just gonna double check that. Yeah, we totally did. Do we need anything else? I'm gonna say we need a bit more rodent food. A bit more cat food. I am wondering whether to pop another product. I'm gonna move this, I think. I'm gonna relocate my PC desk. Go over here. Then I've got more room. I can put more product stands. And then I can have like a whole shelf of each type of food, which I think could be really nice. And maybe even 2 shelves of cat food. So I'm gonna go buy myself with all my money. Actually, first I should see if we need to restock on anything, because that's going to be expensive. Look at these guys. They're okay. They're okay. I'm wondering whether to allow sale on them at this point. Like, it doesn't really tell you a lot about... I don't know if there's like a help or anything like that. Quick save, new save, load, settings, main menu, exit. No. Or anything on the computer that's a bit of a tutorial. No, it's just showing you all the tutorial stuff again. Okay, so it doesn't really go into much about the breeding and stuff. So I don't know whether the percentage that's showing on them, whether that's like a growth towards adulthood and we're selling babies and that they won't breed until they're a full adult, or whether when they get to 100% they die. So I would have to check that out. But for now, I think maybe what we'll do is we won't worry too much about the breeding. And I will just allow everything to be sold. Because I'm worrying that they're going to get old and die, basically. So I'm going to restock up the fish. Of those. Okay. Gonna have to get more females because I've run out completely. I'm gonna have to get them from the computer. So it's better to be able to restock them earlier, to be honest. Okay, got all of those. I might end the day because it's like dark and horrible. We made a small profit, despite the fact that I restocked all the fish and did cosmetic changes. Cosmetic changes always make everything like huge. Maximum of those, place animals, pop you in there. I think it's nice to have a bit of an overflow tank, have 10 of each, and then have an overflow tank, because you're always going to get like 1 or 2 left over. You don't want to wait until they've run out to restock, do you? Obviously. And I'm really enjoying having this door here with the dumpster to one side. It's extremely helpful. Yeah, the way that I did this, it would have been better to have done that on the computer and just had them all in the same box. Would have been quite nice. But again, it's helpful because I've got the door that now allows me to go straight to it. We've run out of hamsters as well. Oh, I still got the males and females back to front there. Not that it matters too much, but they're not going to like fight with each other or anything. There's no sort of mechanics for that. It's either you let them breed or you don't let them breed. Okay. Hamster delivery. How are we doing for geckos? It'll be hard to see how many there are. 5 in there. 6 in there. Okay, we're good. Let's go get some more hamsters. I'm guessing that probably you'd want to move on from small things like hamsters to bigger things eventually that will get you more of a profit margin. Things like the cats. I mean, luckily, the hamsters are quite easy. Quite easy to stock, and they're quite easy to look after. Because you can have 12 of them in like the same cage. With these, you can only have 10 in the same cage. And these, you can have 27 in the same cage. They need a feed, I think. Cool. Right then, so we are out of a few things here. Yeah, that was what I was going to do next, wasn't it? I was going to... How are we doing for cats? Only got 1 cat left. Okay. I'll stock the cats up. Like I say, before I do a new thing, I always want to like make sure that the old things are sorted. So we make sure that we got all our cats stocked. How much quicker am I getting at doing that though? My goodness. Yeah, I think 1 sold in the time that I was stocking them back up, but that's fine. I could have another 3 down there if I wanted. I'm just saving that for otters though. I could get an otter at this point, couldn't I? That'd be a nice way to end the episode. Because we are getting to a point where it's near the end. Yeah, let's do it. General info, sale item list. Because they go in the cat cage. So they're a special thing. I'm going to unlock an otter. And I'm going to go buy one. Special otter. Let's get a female one. 2,500. My goodness. Hello. Hello. Look. Look. He's so cute. Throw him in there. Where'd he go? Otter. Where did you go? I think that might be them down there. Oh yeah, I see them moving. Yes, yes, yes. They're in there. Lovely. Right, let's sort out the pricing on it before someone accidentally... Oh! Before someone buys it. $17.50 profit on that. If someone buys they're going for the cats a lot, but if someone does buy the otter, then that's going to be a big profit. All right, so the next thing I wanted to do was to sort out the stands a little bit. So I want to get another stand in for my foods. I wonder if food stock shelf B would be one to open, actually. I haven't really gone into the accessories or the storage yet, but I mean, and habitat sales and things like that. But that is something you can do. You know, that's something you can do. So I need to go and unlock. I think food B would be a good one at this point. And then we'll go into the stand shop. We will buy food stand B. It's more expensive, but I think it will fit more. Let's go and have a look at that. Oh, right. Yes, that's starting to snap to the wall properly. That is super smart. I like that a lot. Right, so we have like no cat food left. Not much rodent food left. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out my doofer. I'm going to go beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. Get all of those. And then we need to get some cat food as well, which is not on the shelf, so I can't plink it. So stand... No. Animal shop, pet shop. Food. Cat food. Couple of boxes of that. And then I'll see, once I've put it all out, how I feel about it. Okay, so I think I want a shelf for hamster food. That's lizard food. I think the lizard food can stay on this shelf. I want to play around with the shelf tags in a minute as well. Fish food is definitely one I want to put on this shelf. I like these shelves much better. They're much easier for the customers to see. So like slowly everything's starting to turn into more of a big shop. It's really cool. Did someone buy my otter? Oh, they did. I guess I need to buy another one. Or two. Should we buy two? Should we buy a pair? Because if you could breed otters, that would be amazing. But I don't think I'm at that point yet. I think selling them is fine. So I'll get a girl and a boy. It's going to cost me a lot, but they'll sell for a lot too. Aren't they so adorable? I'm sad that I didn't manage to get onto dogs. I think I'm going to end up, but I'm very, very pleased that I got onto baby otters. They're so cute. But I do think now we're at the sort of, at this point, I think that is where I am going to probably wrap it up. I'm going to keep this for cat food, I think, because there's already so much cat food on there. It looks like the fish might be struggling a bit, so I might need to sort them out in a second. But yeah, I would probably try and take the products off the shelf. Pop them over here. You don't need a box to do that, by the way. And then I can update the product price with F. And I can just take that off. So that will take the tags away, so you can put another product there. Just in case you wondered how that works. So let's go and see who's struggling over here. So what are we wanting? There's some fish food needed over there. Okay. Probably getting to the point now where we would do a bit of cleaning as well. But we would probably be wanting someone to come and look after all these animals for us. I would say at the point, at the beginning, it wouldn't be worth it, but now probably massively is. 4,250 for an otter. Wow. That's expensive. But I kind of feel like I won the game getting the otters. Despite the fact that I bought £5,000 worth of otters, $5,000 worth, sorry, I still made 11,000. So we had 5,000 more stock, and we made a loss of 2,000. So I've got 3,000 more in stock effectively there. All right, so we are quite a ways away from our next upgrade. So I think this is where I am going to leave it. So we've, started to change over to a new shelving system. I would probably eventually get rid of that kind of shelving system because it's just, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6. Actually, this one is way smaller, but honestly, how much better does it look? It looks so much nicer. I feel like it's kind of more worth it, even though you lose space, because you get to do 3, 6, 9, 12, 18 on that, and it's 3, 6, 9, 12 on that. Hang on, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, sorry. 15 versus 12. So this is a smaller shelf, but it fits so much nicer and it looks so much nicer. And you're not having to be like restocking all the way up to the ceiling either. So I feel like that is a nicer stand and I do prefer the look of it. As far as stands and things go, we didn't manage to get dogs and we didn't manage to get spiders. So if I did expand the shop at any point, I would do that. And probably the next member of staff I would hire would be just to do some looking after of all of the tanks and everything. I would then expand the fish. I would maybe get another rodent tank for rats, get the dogs, obviously, like I said. Then maybe get the spiders at that point and just generally fill everything out. But I think you get very much the idea of how this works. And I'm really glad that before the end, we managed to get the lights all sorted out. We managed to get the decoration all sorted out. And we managed to get this new shelf in because I actually really quite like that. So that's where I'm going to leave it. So I hope you enjoyed. And we'll say goodbye to the otters. Bye-bye, otters. So that's where I'm going to leave it. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.